If you've ever fallen down the YouTube rabbit hole of looking at videos titled How to Blow Her Mind in Bed, then accidentally scrolling down to the description, then accidentally clicking a link to a website, then accidentally clicking the pop-up ads saying hot singles in your area want to, yeah, you get the idea. The point is, you're not alone. Whether it's your first time or you're no experienced, the pressure to perform can make it feel very daunting, especially if you're an introvert like me. I'm sure we can all agree that you'd want to avoid hearing, "Is it even in yet?" But here's the truth. Matching a freak isn't about having a list of spicy moves you can whip out like a deck of Pokemon cards. It's about being tuned into her energy and emotional compass. But before I dive into that, I'm going to break down a huge misconception. The most common myth and mistake guys make is about having the idea that being good in bed means having stamina, abs, and memorizing 37 positions posted on Reddit by a username called Dragon Master Kevin. Yes, some girls like to be folded into an origami swan, but others also prefer a deep emotional connection. So, the truth of matching a freak is aligning yourself with her desires, not overdoing it, but playing a game of seesaw where you balance each other's playful actions and desires. Another mistake most guys make is that they talk a lot of game, pretending to be a fuckboy, until they come across a girl who silently whispers in your ear, "Tie me up." Now, sitting there wondering if that How to Last Longer YouTube video was enough preparation to blow the baddie's mind in front of you, it wasn't. A good starting point is to first discover what the girl is into. Most guys assume that the freakiest girls are the ones in fishnets biting their lips. Meanwhile, it's the girl who says "I'm super shy" while showing you her Hello Kitty collection that'll probably have you tied up edging you until you call her mummy. Now, this doesn't mean to pull out a leather harness and go full BDSM mode with a girl who just wanted to cuddle while watching WALL-E. That's when you marry her. Jokes aside, all I'm saying is you can't really determine what level of freak she is simply based on how they look. Instead of thinking it like a black and white label, visualize a spectrum, not the autistic type. On the left, you've got girls saying, "Let's take things slow." On the right, you've got the ones who'll whisper something into your ear at 1 AM, making you stare at the ceiling, rethinking all your life decisions. And here's the twist, sometimes they can be the same person. The same girl who needs reassurance during the day might want to be degraded after the dark. And no, that doesn't mean she's being fake, it means she got range. It's not mood swings either. She wants to be held gently and choked respectfully, just not at the same time. I know, fucking confusing. But nonetheless, her freak will come out depending on how safe she feels. The problem is that most guys only know how to handle one version of her. So when she switches from good girl to freak, they either get scared or awkward. But if you can hold both sides, the softness and the shadow, you're not just going to be matching a freak, you'll unlock a side that she only shows to you. So how do you match a freak? Or in other words, when she shifts from week 1 of a period to week 4, that was a terrible joke.
So, how do you match a freak?
Unfortunately, I can't teach you how to read her mind. What I can teach you is pattern recognition. More accurately, a set of common indicators that signals I'm horny and how to respond to them. Starting with emotional fluidity. Emotional fluidity is when she smoothly shifts between soft and bold energy to test if you can keep up with her playful tension. Think of it like a trailer to an inner freak. She's not gonna say, "Hey, I like to be choked while cuddling and forced down." Instead, she'll shift it onto you. One moment she might be being sweet and nurturing, then the next she'll be calling you so annoying while smirking at you and pushing you around. She's not mad, she's testing if you can handle the tension and play it back. Your move, don't defend yourself, smile, lean in and say something like, "Annoying, nah, I'm just irresistible and you hate it." Another example is when a girl leans in to adjust your collar while holding sexual eye contact. That's not kindness, that's a sign to fill a missing father figure. You can respond by, "Fixing me up just to break me down later, huh?" Or picture this. While studying, a girl makes eye contact with you, decides to come sit next to you, and then proceeds to jump on your lap, getting comfortable in a new seat. Yeah, I call this one delusion. Some of you watching this might be thinking, isn't this just what flirting is? Surprise, to match your freak, it also means to be able to flirt, otherwise it's like giving a Lego set to a kid with no arms.
Oh, I'm going to jail.
Kinks. You horny motherfucker. Now girls don't really express their kinks openly, but you can pick them up in certain comments, like, "I like being in control sometimes." This is her hinting her desires, but making it low-key just to see if you match with her. Another example might be, she says stop, but there's no tension in her body. She's watching you closely, wanting to see if you'd get it. The test isn't whether you stop, it's whether you respond intuitively and match her. But there is a no-go. If she opens about something she's into, for example, a daddy kink, and you react like your internet disconnects mid-Valorant clutch, the consequences won't just be your teammates flaming you in the voice chat, the connection's gone, emotionally and literally. Now our whole friend group thinks you've got a loadout of a USB stick. Was it true? Maybe not. In my experience, all I can wish for was that it wasn't. Now that you understand that matching a freak doesn't mean needing to be a dentist, prison guard, pool cleaner, school teacher, and bold, it means knowing how to flirt, how to lead, how to create space where she feels safe enough just to open up. You match a freak by matching her energy, and when you do that, you're not just memorable, you'll be addictive. But here's the thing, YouTube won't let me go into the real juicy stuff. Something about community guidelines and public decency. So instead of accidentally clicking the link below, and then accidentally submitting your email, and then accidentally landing on a page that teaches you the secrets to make her beg for more, and then accidentally purchasing a $927 course on how to grow your schlong into 8 inches overnight, you could simply skip that and press this shiny red button instead. So Sabrina living 2 kilometers away can message you.